Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Absorbing Man Wave Venom. This is the figure that so many people have wanted for so long. There has been a lot of Venom figures in the past, not all just Eddie Brock, from like Spider-Man Classics and in Legends itself, in like the Sinister Six box set, which I will be showing you a comparison with that Venom in this video as well. As you can see, it comes with the two different heads for Absorbing Man. We will get to the review of the Builder figure after the next review, which will be the Ben Reilly Spider-Man down there. Up here we have a nice picture of the figure, and then we have a little bio right there at the top. So let's go ahead and get this thing open and take a closer look at this symbiote himself. And here we have Venom out of the packaging. Now this figure, like I said, it is pretty much a perfect edition of Venom for me personally. It comes with some really good accessories, so let's go ahead and kick those off. First off, the hands. We have the sort of clawed looking hands right here, open grabbing hands, which are pretty much the go-to hands for any kind of a symbiote figure. But then we also have a pair of fists as well. Now you'll notice that Venom and a lot of other symbiotes actually, they shoot their webbing, if they do have webbing, out of the back of their hand and not through their wrist like Spider-Man. And then we also have an interchangeable head. So here we have the the green sort of oozing out of the mouth there, the green saliva. Now the classic Venom did actually have green saliva, so that is right. The teeth are painted and sculpted absolutely amazingly. I really do like that, and very much better than the Carnage head. And then the white on the eyes also done pretty well. And the sculpt overall, in the brow area and whatnot, showing the kind of wrinkling of the skin there, absolutely perfect. I really do like how this head came out. However, this one is actually really tight. It's actually hard to take on and off, and a little bit harder to move around than this one, the more classic, just standard sort of looking Venom head. He's got slightly bigger eyes simply because the mouth is closed. Really nicely painted eyes there. You can see there's a bit more white on this than there is on there, a bit better coverage. And then we also have the teeth done there pretty well. Now obviously the teeth on this don't look as big as on there, but that's just because they're not sculpted and they're just painted as little lines. But very nice indeed. I really love how that red goes right up to the top of that jaw on that head as well. So this is my favorite head out of the two. But yeah, this one is quite tight on there as well. But they do get both, the same articulation and whatnot. Now onto the body itself. It is, using the Hyperion, Sentry and whatnot body. And so size-wise, it is just over 7 inches tall. So it's much taller than your sort of standard Bucky cap size Legends on the left there for that Carnage. Thought you might like to see those two together. And then on the right there, we actually have the Sinister Six Venom from the box set. And, that utilizes the Sabretooth mold, hence why he's got those sort of claws there and the bits sticking out from the elbows. I did actually do a review of that figure. Obviously, this new one here is lacking the sort of blue shading that we saw from a lot of figures from the Toy Biz days. However, we are seeing a return of that, but they did not use it with this figure. They've gone with the plain black and white, and I do actually very much like that. Because with Venom, a lot of the blue shading in the comic books, just like you would see on Batman and whatnot, the blue would be a highlight of the black, not necessarily of the white. As you can see, the very bottom right here, the ab section, the white paint, it doesn't come to super clean, sharp points, whereas this one is a bit better over here. But, the edge is quite faded on here, and it is in some points right here, like right there, it looks a little bit to the faded side. But for the most part, it is nice and clean. The lines are done very well, and I really do like it a lot. Obviously, it is taller as well, and this was already a tall-looking Venom. It's quite bulky and everything, so really do like the look of this guy. If you want to see the back, there is the detailing on the back right there as well. Looks awesome. So with the falling over of that other Venom, let's just move on to the articulation right here. So the head moves up and down a lot, left and right, and you do get some side to side pivot. So all the head articulation that I would want out of a Venom figure. Rotation all the way around at the arms and out to the side for the shoulders. Rotation at the upper part of the arm. Double jointed elbow. Wrist swivel and hinge in and out quite tight. As you obviously, you can interchange them with the fists if you wish. Ab crunch moves back and forward a lot. Rotation here at the waist. Hips come out to the side. They also go forward and back. Rotation at the upper part of the thigh. double jointed knees, rotation at the boot, the feet go up and down, and have really good ankle pivot. I think that this body mold is one of the best molds out there for Marvel Legends. I really love the articulation of it and the look of it and the size and everything. I thought that the Sentry was the perfect use for it, but honestly I think it was always destined to be this Venom, especially when we saw Anti-Venom used for it. So that is actually on the same mold as well. It just has that extra piece that you plug onto the back with the spikes on, and it has the different arms obviously for the spikes. But absolutely amazing. So happy to see this Venom on this mold, and as a classic Venom, especially with this head, it just suits it so much. The plain black and white just looks absolutely amazing, and we finally have the perfect Venom figure in the Marvel Legends line. So thanks for watching, guys. I definitely recommend that you get this figure. Likewise, a lot of the figures from this wave. It's a really awesome wave. Like I said, I've only got to review the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, and then we are on to the Build-A-Figure, so stay tuned for actually both of those videos coming tomorrow. If you want to check out more pictures of anything else from my collection, check out my Instagram. It's Homerino123, and the link is in the description below, along with my Twitter and my Twitch. And for more Marvel Legends reviews, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.